glazed away. Could have gone long to the goal square, but Smart just there, lowered his vision. Good, clever footy.
He's not quite the 100% man he used to be, Bruce, in front of goals, but surely this one will go through, and it does. And Hawthorn pegged back a bit that margin, back to a couple of goals. It's hard to pick on Vickery, but it's a massive miss. I mean, 30 metres out, you don't get a lot of chances.
He's got to kick those.
You've got to nail it.
Langford, but his kick smothered, wanders down towards half forward. To Stagnart, run down from behind by Rioli. Not the first man to have that happen. Now a chance for Bruce, got it from Segler. Couldn't believe the time he had and puts it through his second goal. Well, that was amazing. He wanted to give it off and wanted to give it off. He was expecting heat and none came.
So clever. And then off only 1.5 steps to have the composure to hit the kick beautifully. The weighted kick over the top to Bruce. It's class.
So can he kick a third opening quarter goal? He does, scores a level.
Well, as a forward, when Cyril gets it, you would just lick your lips and say thank you very much, because it's just...
Patch, they've been able to kick mark their way down the ground, use their really high quality skills, and as you said, Bruce, forwards are now able to get out the back because of that.
So he's got that extra room here, and he's bent it back beautifully, and Poppy puts him in front.
What a clear head he had, just assessing all of that, talking it over with the umpire, just showing him where he wanted to play on, and was that inside the boundary.
Probably gets described as deliberate, so trying to get rid of it, but
you'd run the risk, wouldn't you, rather than definitely kicking it out on the full?
Or put it in the second tier. So
Gunston hit the post with his last kick, doesn't make that mistake again, puts it straight through the middle. Good player, Gunston. Number 19, famous number. Chaplin, it's 3-on-2, at least in the short term. But the two doing okay. O'Brien feeds Smith. Now the help arrives. Hill outside the 50, Rioli inside the 50. Inside the goal square, Gunston, he waits like a relay runner, waiting for the baton. It arrived, he turned around and kicked his second. And suddenly the margin is 16 points.
With that lovely left foot kick to O'Brien. Been pretty impressive. Out wide. Lovell came in for Mitchell. Gets a big kick, Sicily. Morris engaged. Poppy! Yes, he's got it. He's got it. He's kicked his second. They're back in front.
Wasn't he terrific too, the Poppy? He lined himself to the bouncing ball. That wasn't so easy. The ball is set up. And he's got on the right side, and he's just
set up, and forwards love that.
Yeah, it was a good kick. All the Richmond defenders were going back into the space, whereas Rioli came forward.
45 metres out, 45-degree angle. He's working it back. Silky. Hawthorn by 10. Turned over on the wing. Brandon Ellis caught holding the footy. Interesting with Brandon Ellis, runner-up in the best and fairest in 2014.
Back and play on a very clever, very good forward. So it's a bit foreign to him. And Gunston, as we know, very good player.
Gee, Alex Rance would have been handy in that one.
Yeah.
And he kicks his third goal for the second term. So Brewston, Gunston, we've talked about being similar type players in some ways. 3 for Bruce in the opening term and 3 for Gunston in this quarter.
Just the way they fought their way through that there. Keep your feet. That's the most important thing in that contest.
Well, he's the acting captain tonight. This will be a pretty big goal. He's got it. Lewis gets the goal. I reckon he's played well tonight, Lewis.
Just build his game on those hard things early.
Can Richmond now keep up? Just misses Burgoyne. Rioli, you know he'll be creative. Kicks to the pocket. Poppy, waiting. McIntosh. Poppy, waiting, and kicking it. And they're back in front. He just reads it too well.
Stratton's shoulder, I think.
Yeah. Did a good job down back, didn't he, a moment ago?
Very good. And Poppy was there.
Just makes defenders nervous sometimes.
Can the big guy get it home? He's 4-3 from set shots this year. This to give Hawthorn a little bit of breathing space. It's a good kick. Well, the scoring patterns are just repetitive, aren't they? One team kicks a batch of goals, followed by another. It's been all night.
Well, the great ability of this side for a very long time is, even when they do get behind, there's just...
Kicks towards half-forward, beautifully weighted kick, taken by Bruce. No one really on deep. He goes short to Smith. Smith slips a hand pass away. Hill right on the 50, not 15. Now a chance for Shields. He lines up and drives it through. Your mind back to the grand final, doesn't it? The run of Hawthorn bringing the Tigers under. Ball deep in the pocket. It'll take something special from here. Runs around like a diver on the high board, and he's missed. Or has he? No, it's a goal. He's got it. Wow. What a wonderful kick. From our vantage point, I thought it had gone the other side of the post.
I'm with you, Dennis. We're exactly in the same spot. It did to the naked eye. Liam Shields
by Delidio. Encouraging run from Grigg. Grigg kicks to half forward. Gibson peeled off and thumped it away. Loose ball inside the centre square. Langford, what a hard contest. Gives it to Smith. A searing kick. That's a goal. Punish mistakes, Hawthorn, especially their experienced players. Brandon Ellis over his shoulder. Lovell with the outside of the boot up towards the wing. Puopolo reaching over the top, lost down, stealing it away, Rioli. And Rioli puts it out in front of Hill. They say it's easy to run downhill. Tell that to McIntosh. And he goes and he kicks a goal. Ah, that was wonderful. What a wonderful kick, just out in front of him by Rioli, like room service, and Rioli with the afterburners on.
Experiences, they've dominated around the stoppages, they've used the ball well, and every opportunity they've got, they've gone and kicked goals. Just a professional effort from the champion team.
It's been quality stuff, hasn't it? They kicked 7 of the last 8 goals, make it 8 of the last 9. They're going to have a big win now. Yep. Gunston gets his 4th. And the great thing for Alistair Clarkson is that a lot of guys are having their best match of the season now. I mean, Isaac Smith, Gunston as good as he's played.
Alex Rance, look says it all. It's gone now. Just under 6 minutes remaining.
Burgoyne, Hartung, terrific match. Great finish by him and the Hawks. Matthew, to you, I mean, what does it, where do you think Richmond, how do you rate Richmond's night tonight? Because for 3/4 you'd say it's a step forward, and then Lovell with a neat looking kick to Sicily, Chaplin, Bruce might get on the end of a 4th, he's a match for, oh no he doesn't, I was going to say he's a match for Gunston, he might get a second crack, he does, and he does, yep.
Quite humorous, Luke Bruce.
Can't believe he missed it, and then couldn't believe he had so much time to get another opportunity.
So Rioli inside the centre circles. Just chips it out wide. Duray, Birchall pulls it back towards full forward. Sicily in front, got hands to it, couldn't hang on. Bruce goes with the outside of the boot, and he's kicked 5. Well, he started in brilliant fashion, 3 goals in the opening term, and now 2 to end it. What a big quarter it's been. 8 goals in this quarter by the Hawks.
line. Brandon Ellis back to Morris, still under pressure, and that's a great chase by Gunston. Lovell having a productive final term to full forward. Sicily made the contest. I reckon he might get his 6. He does. Equals his career high. 3 in the first, 3 in the last. That's a lovely bookend, isn't it?
Just so clever. And look at that Gunston chase. That's what creates